Weird conversation. How about Sayuri's being a little bit off today? Yeah, did she tell you something? Oh, well, I forgot the intro. So, today we're gonna be playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah, episode 13, of course. Well, Dashiell, you haven't been flirting with her, or have ya? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright? Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Sayuri's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This isn't really nice, the time to be talking about this. Oh, but what? I want to know. Tell me why. Anyways, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Well, the lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of online, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the word start to lose its meaning? Yeah, you know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you know better than that, anyone? I mean one-dimensional. Oh yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your own writing because you're afraid that it's not good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want me to focus more on everything that we went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that the way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It almost like having your own literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, so the one is named Yuri. Well done, Dashiell. You found definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writings like this is a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monika. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun to getting, to know everyone and their writing. And I guess there's doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Dashiell? Yeah. Well, how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer, and even my opinions are just opinions, As I believe what's most important in exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Whew. It takes a lot more readings than that. Unusual. Please, just getting my water. Just for a drink. Is that so? You read things for a good minute. That must be terrible. For me to have become such someone who opinions is fearsome. How unlikable for me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used for it. Overthinking. Being disliked. Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. You want me to share your poem now? Okay, here. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making. When the home of Earth stalkily meets the surface. Oh my god. There's... Wow. Yuri's handwriting is nice. Yeah. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to worry about. But I did my best to take a metamorphical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in much different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other's again. I suppose that to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. And wait, it was her idea. Here it goes. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an yang to write about, but I did my best to take a metamorphical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So, Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyways, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's always good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I'd agree. Thanks for sharing. Well, okay, the final one, Natsuki. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah, as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly glad that you're trying to do a little bit. Well, colors, at least I'm trying. Why are you so emotionally interested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like Hume would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out there, even if I have to put up with you. Gah. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's the kind of the point. I should really just wash my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her palm out to me like nothing ever happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over these years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. Nice, a shore reaching beyond your sight. A sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach. Wait, what? But if you won't... oh my goodness. Yeah. I feel like I keep writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach was awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative around the beach. Well, Yuri's taken on it, so with a little more solemn. Well, that's... Jeez. She better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. You really can see her doing that too, right? Making us write about a simple topic. Then try to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. It's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metamorphical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Okay, Yutri, we're all done sharing poems, right? Well, we started figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me? Or did you just say something strange right now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase while addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Looks like even Yuri is immune to it. Stagnating is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Looks like the only different thing is that Sayuri isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayuri always helps us lighten the mood a little bit, does she? Yeah. It's almost like... Yeah. I'm gonna end this video right here. See ya.